Yo, 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 yo. What it is, we is back. That like button. Get the cash at. Back. That's a nice day outside today, baby. I don't know how much time I got. Y'all know how they do. I think Dispatch be watching my lives or something. And man, every time we go live, it seems like I get a call. That like button, man. Share the live, man. Share the live, y'all. Yo, when y'all see YouTube start playing these games with me, yo, that's when y'all gotta take control and share the videos, man. They can't stop y'all from sharing. 2800, what it is. They can stop my visibility on YouTube, but they can't stop y'all from sharing the videos. Man, what it is. What's up, bro? Got my man Dave in the building. Appreciate it, bro. So yesterday we talked about this fucking sun is killing me. We talked about we climbed finesse 2 times, man. You know, I take pride in climbing finesse 2 times. I think he deserves to be climbed. I ain't gonna lie. Like I told y'all, he one of the wildest rappers out right now. Like a lot of things he thinks slick, I think it's goofy. For real. I think it's goofy. But y'all remember Honeycomb Brazy came home giving that boy the blues. You know what I mean? Yo, he came home, gave that boy the blues. And finesse 2 times ain't say a word. He ain't say a word until he got booked. That's the crazy thing about it. And I'm gonna go back to that point because in his next video where he was talking about Honeycomb Brazy, he tried to make it seem like, you know, I was quiet because I was on papers. Yeah, but when he got booked, you went crazy. I think that man had a party when Honeycomb Brazy went back to jail. And I think Mob Ties set him up, to be honest. The arrest of Honeycomb Brazy was strange as a motherfucker. To get pulled over, to have security, you know, that was given to you by Mob Ties. You find out security was bogus. You know what I mean? Get pulled over for absolutely nothing, damn near. Talking about he was in the right lane too long. It was the circumstances was crazy. And wind up going to jail. And then you get finesse 2 times speaking again. So now Honeycomb Brazy 2 years later did some time. And he ain't on that. You know what I mean? He realized that he was tricked off the streets. We covered some of the things that he said while he was locked up. You know, how he called out Mob Ties and Jay Prince. And, you know, he think he was set up. And I do too. And I didn't originally think that at first until I learned the details of his arrest. Like, that shit was real strange. Especially considering the effect that we know that Mob Ties got. Or Jay Prince, anyway. PNR. So yesterday we talked about, I showed y'all the response that Honeycomb Brazy gave to finesse 2 times. Basically like, yo, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. I ain't got no smoke with you. Everything good on this end. It is what it is. This is after finesse 2 times said he ready to die on live. Like, that's what he said. He said, yo, we can meet up and we can die together. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, they can put both of us in the same casket. This is what he said, y'all. Played it yesterday. He said that him and Honeycomb Brazy can meet up, shoot it out, die together, and get buried together on live. That's what he said. What? What the fuck? Yo, what are y'all? AD, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, yo, seriously, like, yo, what's, she got, like, mommy, daddy issues or something? Like, yo, how do y'all get to the point where y'all just say dumbass shit? Like, yo, this fucking crazy. Hey, yo, you keep loving on men, man. Salute to you and your guys, man. Straight up. Yo, but we don't do that over here, man. But anyway, FINESSE2TYMES responded. And I'm gonna let y'all see what he said. "20 minutes.
You see what I'm saying? That's the difference.
What's up, Tom?
Y'all know I kind of addressing this situation. Told her, bro, man, this one of her next summer, man. Head on, man. Nigga ass speak on the campaign, man. This shit getting addressed, man. As soon as possible, man. Yeah. The dumb boy.
Yo, the crazy thing about it, right? What it is? He's saying it's getting addressed as soon as possible. But he had ample amount of time to address this before. It's like now he wanna speak out and want things to say when Honeycomb Brazy trying to move right. It looked like to me he trying to send the boy back to jail, man. Man, suit to you for being gay, man. Suit to the agency, man, like Ray J said. A red apple rotate. Are you part of the agency? Are you familiar with the agency? If you're not, you might need to join, man. They recruiting heavy. Yeah, man. heavy recruiting going on over there, man. Don't miss out. Yeah, I gotta find some shade.
I just get off the plane. I'm in Vegas with it. I just get off the plane. I heard a young nigga. I heard a Honeycomb crazy. I heard a nigga.
Still can't see.
This the most scariest shit I ever seen in my fucking life.
Who getting $0?
If you don't force yourself to improve, nothing in your life.
I don't even see you, my boy.
Hold on, y'all. You ain't going good. I can't get no good lighting. And make sure y'all share the live, y'all. They can't shadow ban us if you're sharing the lives. They can only shadow ban us when y'all not sharing the lives. Alright, hold on.
See you, my boy. I don't even see you. I don't see you. I'm not turning nobody up. I'm not turning you up, my boy. I don't see you, my boy. I got nothing against you, my boy. We ain't meeting up, my boy. We ain't dying, my boy. Oh, we ain't going to jail, my boy. Yeah, we not doing no dying. We not going to jail. You go here to jail. You gonna get back out.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna get out like that.
So what you think about a common sense? What you think about people that use crack or cocaine? You know, a lot of the politicians y'all follow sniff coke. Do you feel the same way about them? What if you found out your favorite politician sniff coke, man? Would you view him differently? I'm talking about Black and Miles.
I'm not going to that bitch. You the only thing I know is get in that bitch and get right back out in 10 minutes. Boy, I am not you. You hear me? If I go back in that bitch, I might never come back out again. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no smoke, bruh. Leave me alone, dude. Spare me, bruh. Big gangster, spare me, bruh. You big range law, whatever you is. I don't want no smoke with you, bruh. The only thing I know is get rid of that bitch and get right. If he come on the live, tell him add his ass on his live. If he come on the live, tell him get on the live. But look, check this out. First of all, my boy, I don't need your juice. You haven't accomplished what I accomplished. You have no plaques, my boy. You have nothing going on for yourself, my boy. You never made it to to 75 a show, my boy. You never been to places where I been. You never gonna go to the places I been, my boy. Humble yourself, chill. I got real plaques and shit, my boy. What the fuck you mean turn you up? Nigga, if anything, I can turn you up. You a small fry to me. Check this out, though. You see how you saying, let me show you something. Let me show you how you contradicting yourself. Let me learn you something, young nigga. Listen, take a minute. Boy, I am not you. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you. I don't see you. I'm not turning nobody up. I'm not turning you up, my boy. I don't see you, my boy. I got nothing against you, my boy. We ain't meeting up, my boy. We ain't dying, my boy. Oh, we ain't going to jail, my boy. All right.
Now, yo, Honeycomb Brazy responded just how he should have responded. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't know what the fuck FINESSE2TYMES was talking about yesterday. We say we can meet up and die on live. Like, I think that was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that was idiotic. And Honeycomb Brazy responded exactly how he was supposed to respond. What's up, Ryan? Like, I don't know what you talking about. I ain't got no beef. It ain't none of that. When I see you, I salute you. So this, like I said, this is FINESSE2TYMES response to that video. He must didn't get the response that he thought that he deserved. So he uploaded another video and got more into depth about the situation.
When I was out and I was on Fed paper and he ain't had shit going on and he was picking at me and I wasn't saying nothing. Now you see how I feel. See, you ain't never.
Hey, yo, and and when Honeycomb Brazy came home, he was still on papers. He got locked up for violating. So FINESSE2TYMES is lying right here. He was on papers as well, man. And that boy put extreme pressure on you. Like, that shit was extreme, man.
Been to the bed like me. Now you see how I feel. Now you don't want
Project
to
Baby.
Now you don't want to meet up. Now you don't want to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? You a bitch. You never wanted to do none of that. That's why you was way in Mobile talking shit like that. That's why you, when I was trying to pull up, that's why you don't want to pull up on me. Because you know I'm really, bro, when I first met you, you know you told me you look up to me. You remember the conversation we had, right? You remember our conversation. You know that you don't remember that you told me that the reason why you move the way you move is because you watched how I came up. Pulling up with choppers and on bullshit and jumping out really, I ain't getting busted on camera. Niggas ain't busting on me on camera. I'm doing the busting on camera, fool. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and you now. Hold on. You talking about some jail shit. Bruh, you said I go to jail and get out in 10 minutes. Of course I'm gonna go to jail and get out in 10 minutes if it's something less than a gram of weed. Ignorant young nigga. I don't give a fuck if I was on Fed paper. I'm not gonna get violated for a gram of weed. Dumbass young nigga. Another thing, I went to jail for 8
What's up,
Percocets
Lisa?
and a vape pen, nigga. Of course I'm gonna make bond for 8 Percocets and a vape pen, nigga.
Well, what about the? He also had a gun case too. You know what I mean? But I think he got his girl to take that case.
You go to jail for dumb shit, nigga. You go to jail for guns, nigga. I move smart. I ain't been to jail for no fight, nigga. I move right on.
Well, we know why that's the case. You know what I mean? We learned from the last live that he did that he talked about situations where he got to make sure he's straight. FINESSE2TYMES is in the business of crashing out his friends. So whenever he moves, as long as he make it home safe, that's a win. If everybody else go to jail or die, he don't give a fuck. This is what he said, basically. I'm just interpreting it. But remember we watched that live where he talked about, I had it set up the way as though I was good. We all had straps, but I had it set up the way as though I was good. Y'all remember he said that? That was a couple days ago. Like, he ain't really in the business of making sure everybody good. Like, that's what a boss does. That's what a leader does. A leader makes sure everybody make it home safe, not just me. You know what I mean? If I'm a leader of a rap crew or gang or whatever I'm a leader of, and we go out and somebody don't make it home, then we ain't do it the right way. That wasn't a win. You understand? But for that 2 times world, that's a win. As long as he makes it home, that's all that matters.
Don't go to y'all get lit and sisters and shit no more, nigga. Because I know how to move, nigga. I ain't you. Now you know how to move. Now you know how not to meet up with a nigga. Now you know how not to play with a nigga no more. Cause you don't want to go to jail no more. You see why I stood down? You see why you see why I didn't want to play with you? Now it's all this, oh, I don't want no smoke with you. Oh, y'all don't want to, I know you don't. And you really don't. You really don't though. You laughing, but you really don't though. In real life, in real time, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? But you on some laughing, playing, I'm trying to stay free ass shit. But I respect that too. I respect that too. I ain't gonna lie. I respect that too because I want to stay free too, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I had to address it because you jumped out there. Why you jump out there on me like that? And I wasn't even talking about you, homie. All I said was, last time I didn't respond to Honeycomb Brazy because I was on federal probation. I wasn't on that type of time. I wasn't talking about you. I was using the situation as an example, homie.
That's a lie because he responded to other people. During that same time, he responded to other people. He just ain't say shit about Brazy. Nah, I ain't see that.
With me so bad, you don't even not know how to go with me. You don't even not know how to. You don't even not know how to approach me. You don't even not. So you waiting on the slightest, smallest, little bitty thing to be able to say, but you can't fuck with me walking, biking, or hiking. In no shape, form, I'm turning you up right now. You can't fuck with me in no shape, form. We can't speak farther than me. You can't do nothing better than me. But talk. That's it. That's all you can do is make the blog better than me and talk better and laugh. That's all you can do better than me. I ain't doing all right, man. I'm not coming to let it play with you. I ain't see me in real life. I'm not doing no plan. See, that's the thing. See, he ain't seen me in real life, y'all. That's what he don't want to do. You see why we ain't doing no meeting, no wing. You know you don't want to see this in real life on the real thing, the whole thing, in real form, like in the flesh. This internet shit, one thing.
I just don't like FINESSE 2 times, y'all. I just think he flawed. You know, a lot of the things he do, I don't like that he let his homeboys beat up his brother. Saying like, I don't like, yeah, I don't really be fucking with them people. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You gotta call him. I'm on live. Hit that nigga. Yeah, I don't like how he move, yo. Like I don't like the type of people that basically crash their homeboys out. You feel me? Like FINESSE 2 times seems like the type of person that think just because. Yeah, I just think he flawed, yo. Like the live we did the other day when him and his brother was going back and forth, and the things that he was saying, both of them, to be honest, the things that both of them was saying, I'm like, yo, that's not really loyalty, yo. Like that's not really, in my book, some of the things that they consider real is flawed to me. You understand what I'm saying? And FINESSE 2 times is the type of person, what it seems like, you know, the image that he portrays online, he the type of person that thinks since I got the money, you can't tell me nothing. And since I got the money, you gotta listen to me. And I don't like that, yo. I don't think that's a I think that's a ship that's destined to sink. You understand what I'm saying? I think adapting that mentality is a losing mentality. You're not gonna win that way. Not long term. You know what I mean? You gotta be open. You gotta be open for information from everybody in your circle. If that's your circle, what you got them around for? It's like to me, he just got people around to crash him out. You know what I mean? Not to really elevate nobody. You know, because if you notice, a lot of these guys, these rappers that got crews, they the only ones with money. Like, they're the only ones with money. Like, if I had a crew and I was rapping, I was making millions, we all gonna win. Yeah, he won Yes Man. And I'm gonna make sure of that. And that's why I fucked it with Dirt. Niggas, people can say what they want about Dirt. But all them boys got paid attorneys. You know how much a federal paid attorney costs? Yeah, man. They got paid attorneys, man. Every single one of them. So that just lets you know that regardless of how he was doing, whatever he was doing, them boys that he was rocking with. Them boys he was rocking with was getting money too.
In real form, like in the flesh. This internet shit one thing. But if any motherfucker know me, the whole thing in real life, in real time. So you can play these internet games and I'm willing to pull up whenever, wherever.
Boosie the same way too though. That's why I ain't really a fan of Boosie like I used to be. Like with me, I got to fuck with you as a person. You understand? I got the be able to say, I fuck with y'all. I like how he carry it. Like, I ain't really involved in like the music aspect of things. Like, if I can't rock with you or how you carry it as a person based off of the image that you perceive, I can't listen to your music. I just with my man yesterday, he turned on some finesse shit. I said, I can't listen to that, bro. Like, shorty don't carry it right to me. So his music is flawed. And that's just my personal opinion on things. I know everybody different. Some people can separate the music from the person, but I can't.
Whatever time, however. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm on. I ain't on papers no more. You see what I'm saying? When I was on papers, I was like you. I felt like you. I ain't want to go to jail. My hands was up too, but guess what? You niggas kept poking at me. You niggas kept poking at me. When I was on papers, you niggas kept getting at me. You niggas kept shooting at me when I was on paper. And guess what? When I stood down, guess what y'all said? Oh, he a bitch. He ain't responding. He a hoe ass nigga. He ain't gonna say nothing. Woo-woo. Now he don't want no smoke. Get what they saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People can say what they want about Dirk, but them boys in OTF was getting money. Not everybody. Now, everybody ain't gonna get money. But a lot of his homeboys was making money, man. A lot of his no matter how they was making it, whether it was illegal or legal, they was making money. It seemed like a lot of these rap crews, like YSL and Boosie and his homeboys, Finesse, them niggas is all broke. You know what I mean? And some of these guys, they want you. It's like a superiority complex where if we all got money, I feel less. And these are the guys that want you to continually come to them and ask them for money, ask them for things, just so they can tell you no and then talk bad about you. Like, I don't respect those type of people, man. I don't respect those people. I think that's sucker shit. Cause that's not how I ever operated. Like, any niggas that ever got money with me, I always wanted to make sure we all had money. If it was a situation, I had a situation years ago, man. I was fronting my man some bud, some loud. You know what I mean? And this nigga, and we was doing this shit for years. And came to me one day and told me he was broke. I'm like, how the fuck is you broke, bro? Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, I ain't broke. I'm out this bitch able to sustain, do what I want to do. You like my right-hand man when it come down to this shit. I'm running a lot of that shit through you, and you broke. Like, I ain't like that. I'm like, damn, bro, that shit crazy. I just think the role of the boss. I just think the role of the boss is to make sure everybody get money on some level. Even if you're doing some shit illegal, do that shit over there. I mean, you can't really. I don't want nothing to do with it. If I'm moving legal and I'm making millions, I might, slide you a couple, 50,000 or whatever you do that you do with it. Do your thing. You feel me? Just don't never allow it to get connected to me.
It's cool when they do it.
Ryan, that's where Young Thug went wrong. That's why them boys in YSL flipped on him like that. Young Thug is probably the prime example of how not to operate as the head of anything. You feel me? Like, the way he was doing them boys was bad, man. That's why I did that video a while ago. Before Woody got on the stand and said he was gonna kill Young Thug, I did a video and I told you, I said, yo, just based off the dynamics of their whatever you call it, like, yo, somebody was gonna get hurt. Yo, Young Thug would end up getting killed by one of them YSL boys, man. Yo, because nobody wants to be taken advantage of forever. You know, people will swallow their pride, or people allow you to get away with certain things for a period of time. Yeah, but you can't do it forever. It gets to a point where it's like, oh, he must think I'm a bitch or something. You understand what I'm saying? And when it came down to YSL and Young Thug and how he did them boys, it's like, for one, it was a red flag to see all them cop out. Like, you never see that. When you got a multi-millionaire and the crew go down, yo, you do not see everybody taking deals. So that let me know that, yo, either they not real friends or he ain't treating them boys right. You feel me? Only 4 of them stuck it out with him. Or, you know what I mean? Everybody else copped out. That shit was fucking crazy. And one of the things that came out during that trial was when all them boys, every single one that got on the stand, from Woody to, what the fuck is the other one name? Monk Tonk, it was a couple other ones. They all got on the stand and said, yo, when I went to jail, Young Thug ain't do nothing for me. And they showed text messages where they was asking Young Thug for rent money, and he only sent them $500 or something. And then got mad because the $500 ain't go to the bill. And only time people steal like that is if you're not taking care of people, y'all. Like, if he was doing right, they wouldn't have no reason to steal $500. You know what I mean? It's just, yo, that creates a toxic situation, yo. And as the leader of anything, yo, that's not your role, is to make sure we all good. You feel me? You gotta put people in position to win, just like any other business. You feel me? You gotta put people in a position to win. And it's like a lot of these rap niggas, they don't. You know, they don't put nobody in position to win. They only ones winning. And they just using their entourage for an image. And yo, that's never gonna last. It's never gonna last.
I know it.
Yeah, you gotta put people in position.
You're right. It's gonna.
Now, if you put them in position and they falter, well, that's on them. But it don't seem like to me, yo, like these niggas, like with the YSL case. What's up, Sunshine? Yo, where was the drugs? Like, yo, you got a multi-millionaire rapper and no drugs were sold? They go down on a multi-account RICO, and it's all violence. Robberies, murders, attempt murders, no money. You feel me? Like, nobody's getting money. Like, that just didn't make sense to me, man. Yeah, he was using them.
Be all right. Ain't nobody gonna die. And ain't nobody gonna get hurt. And ain't nobody gonna go to jail. You right. We're gonna be all right. You're 100% right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna make us some good music, and we're gonna keep on going forward.
No, what he
you know
said?
what I'm saying? It's niggas that put their name on the line for me. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas that put their name and their face on the line for me. Niggas that I respect. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that. So I ain't gonna take it there, because like I said, it was never meant for you. I just had to address it because you jumped the gun once again. You jumped the gun once again. We squashed this shit, homie. It's supposed to be a dead issue. It's supposed to be a dead issue, bro. We got Christian involved. We got the real men involved. We got to the bottom of the situation. I threw you a few thousand, so you know what I'm saying, to you know, let everything be known that it ain't about no money with me. Even though I hate that our relationship is based on money. I hate that you feel like because you gave me some money, I'm supposed to give you some money. That's not how life goes. Of course, I'ma fuck with you if I can, when I can, but I hate that you feel like it's based off of money. I ain't seen in years, bro, that love me, and I love them because of who they are, not because of what they do for me, not because of what they give me, not because I love them just for speaking highly on my name when I ain't around. I love them just for keeping it real with me when it really mattered. Like I did what I could for you. I gave you the few thousand, bro, and you wanted me to give your mom dudes a couple hundreds or something, bro. I couldn't do it when you wanted me to do it, bro, and it just grew apart again, bro. But goddamn, my bad, homie. Goddamn, homie, I'm out here in the free world. You see what's going on out here, homie. This shit ain't easy out here, homie. For no nigga like us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It might be easy for you right now. You just got out, you free.
And he was hanging with the Hustle Cartel dude. Like, I can't stand his ass. I ain't gonna lie. I think he probably one of the worst people. No, he ain't one of the worst. Charles White the worst, but he up there. Like, it was just certain situations, like yo, how you claiming real, but you hanging with Hustle Cartel? Like, that was your guy. Like, y'all was shooting dice and rolling together. You feel me? Like yo, you can't be but so real, fucking with y'all. And this ain't somebody you grew up with, you know. This somebody you met along the way. Like, it's no way Hustle Cartel would have ever been a part of anything I had going on. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna meet you later on in life and be like, oh shit, this is a good dude. It's like these industry guys, like Alvin said, they only fuck with you when it's beneficial. If you benefit them in some way or another, we can be friends. And I ain't with that. No, I don't know. I don't like that. I think that's phony.
But nigga, once this shit start unraveling, you know what's going on. You know the real deal, nigga. This real life out here. This jail shit easy. It's easy to get. You're gonna get a free meal in jail. You're gonna put some free clothes on and everything. Out here, everything costs. From the socks to the soap and everything costs a nigga. So I got bigger fish to fry, my nigga, than beefing. I ain't on this, my nigga. Leave that where it's at. But I ain't ducking none of that. That's on the floor. I'ma die like this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've been on. But I just ain't been on it. But that shit, all that old shit, I don't care. I promise you can mix me with this shit. On my kids, you can mix me with this shit. How I feel on it, you can mix me with this shit in real life. I ain't on it though. I'm letting you know. Like,
I think FINESSE2TYMES just angry. I think a lot of shit going on in life with y'all. He keep getting locked up. His brother don't fuck with him. He beefing with his mother. His whole family ain't fucking with him. Shorty just crashing. Because he definitely said yesterday that, yo, we can meet up and die. Like, I was like, wow. I don't think that's internet appropriate. You feel me? Like, I don't think on the internet you should be saying things like that, yo. Like, y'all see how these people go on these rants and next thing you know they right in jail. We done watched Tech and Main Music do it. They go on these rants and next thing you know they in jail. FINESSE2TYMES just did it. He just went on a rant not too long ago and then next thing you know he got pulled over and locked up for a pistol. But his girl took the key.
Speak for all the men. But man, leave that shit where it's at, homie. I was making an example, little bro. And the only reason why I brought it to here, because I can't get you on the phone. You can get me on the phone, though. Anybody that you know that know me can call me and I'm an answer. You see what I'm saying? I can't get you on the phone, so this how I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? But on some man shit, yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Born this shit, nigga. From Memphis, nigga. I ain't know, don't say no or whatever you will, nigga. I'm fighting over, nigga. I'm CDL. Conservative. Highly respected and honored. A universal elite. Yeah, that's who I am. Ain't no or whatever. That's what I am. Highly respected and
That nigga
honored.
sniffing dope or something? That nigga sniff perks? Must sniff perks.
Off the internet.
Yeah, he must sniff
And
perks.
that's on the fire. But like I said, said, I'll be in Vegas with it. And if you in Vegas and if you trying to work, you trying to get it in, man, let's get it. I'm out there in this shit. I just had to address this shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you say something else, I'ma say something else. I'm letting you know that now. And if you want to take it there, we can take it there. If you don't want to take it there, I don't want to take it there. This is my motto for now. This is my motto for later. This is my, I don't want no, this is my motto for every nigga. I don't want no problem with no nigga. And don't no nigga want no problem with me. Stay out my way. I'm stay.
Yo, the thing is though with these rappers, right? If they do this talking, and then their homeboys gotta stand on it. What they do? What's up, man?
What it up?
How's it looking?
It's fuck.
For real? Yeah, he tripping. We always tripping. That's all they do, yo. They get on this internet, run their mouth, crash their homeboys out. They don't even look. They don't even do right for them. No bail money, no lawyer money, no nothing. They don't do nothing for them after that. What else you got going on, man? But ultimately, though, I hope them boys squash that shit. You know, because ain't nobody got time for that, man. Get some money, man. Like Honeycomb said, ain't nobody died. You know what I mean? It ain't to the point of no return. You feel me? Just a disagreement. Ain't nobody lose their life, so this will be the time to squash it. You know, I say it all the time, yo. We gotta start getting better. We gotta start getting better at ending feuds before they turn fatal. You know, 'cause once they turn fatal, yo, it's hard to stop that shit. Stephen A. Smith under fire. As usual. We just got a lot of clowns, man. There's a lot of clowns on this internet. So a couple days ago on First Take, Stephen A. Smith was talking about Trump was coming after everybody that you know that shamed him. You know, that's why you got these indictments on the NBA and the gambling shit. So the FBI director basically shitted on Stephen A. He'll shitted on him, talk about he's a bozo. I forgot what the fuck he said, but he shitted on him. Now Stephen A. Smith responded. Let's see what the fuck you had to say.
Unfiltered, unfiltered. From the side, Phillips and Rozier have been placed on leave that a number of. What I said was, I tweeted this on X, quote, "Nothing to get ahead of here, people. I never denied or failed to mention that this FBI investigation has been going on for years. I said Trump wasn't inclined to stop it. He's sparing no one because the man isn't playing. He's coming. In no way am I attempting to even have an opinion on the legitimacy of this matter. I don't know the facts of the case. I'm just saying don't expect POTUS to spare anyone on this matter, and I stand by that. That's all. Why are we acting like I'm far-fetched? Why are we acting like I'm making this up? I'm going to repeat what I continue to say to y'all. And by the way, just so you know, in the interest of just being real and making sure that you understand who I am as a journalist and a commentator spanning 30 years, I just want you all to know that it's customary for people to sit up there and say that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, that I'm off my damn rocker. only to come down the pike weeks, months later and say, yeah, it was true. Or the facts bear those things out. This investigation has been going on when Biden was in office. They talked about how this stuff has been going on since 2019, which is when Trump was in office. I'm not implying that Cash Patel doesn't have any legitimacy to the case that he's pursuing against these individuals. They are clearly looking for more bodies, and you can speculate as to who those bodies are going to be, and how feverishly he's going to go after those people. The man ain't playing. We understand that. We get that part, okay? And I'm not about to sit up here and argue with somebody.
I'm gonna go sit in the truck. I'm gonna hold the nose. Oh God. Try to go sit in the truck, motherfuckers can't ram me down. Hold on.
Sean, I cleared my last call 3 hours ago.
For real?
That's when I did my last call.
Dang, we was in 3 hours.
Yep. Well, about 2.5, but
It might start picking up, but you ready to get off?
I'm gonna go home.
You ready to go now?
I'm done. What are they gonna do? Send me a call at 3:45 and I'm leaving to go to North Hills?
This type of shit.
Or go back up to bed and kind of sleep? They did this shit to me yesterday. I'm fucking sitting there getting ready to just head up there, and they send me one over here at Trader Joe's.
Yeah. I'll be on the side.
Flatbed tow.
For real.
On a 2024 Acura MDX,
Oh,
all-wheel
yeah.
drive.
Yeah, you don't wanna
That
touch
truck
that.
won't even pick that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
So I went over there and luckily I was able to get it jump started and I followed him to the drop. But yeah, 3 calls, 2 of them I had $1. One of them I snagged before anybody else could take it off me and called the customer for it because it was a Ford Fiesta, so I knew I had $1 that bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's every fucking day with these dollars, man. It's getting ridiculous. Almost makes me want to get into the flatbed. Almost. But
They gotta get better job at noticing that and giving the cars to who they're supposed to give them to.
Yeah, because when I'm sitting here and there's 1, 2 flatbeds and me sitting here, and they put a flatbed tow on me, there's a problem there.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
No.
Even when you ready to get off and there's people that's still working, like why send me?
Yeah, right. Well, send it to somebody that's not on a call. I mean,
Right.
it's fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna start heading back, man.
All right, bro.
You work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, I seen that. I seen what Quill said. He's a clown. Yo, the amount of disrespect that people are showing to Dirk is crazy, man. Like, yo, they showing hella disrespect, and they didn't have this same energy when he was on the streets. You know what I mean? When he was on the street show, it's like it was nothing but respect. Now everybody got something to say. Now everybody got something to say now. Y'all seen Zay Osama beefing with the girls? Fat boy SCE got arrested. Y'all seen this? Y'all seen Jake beef with the young girl?
He do be bitches, let's be cool. Hey y'all, so now they trying to troll on my mama. I'm finna beat one of they ass. They keep trolling. Call no cop. Call no cop. Call no cop. Call no cop. What the fuck? Shut up. And if I did, what the fuck? You stop putting on a nigga name or some shit. You so dumbass. What the fuck wrong with you? You want me to beat your ass down? Do you want me to beat your ass down? Bitch, you ain't gonna beat my ass. What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck are you talking to? You got a lot of mouth. Hey, Cam. What the fuck wrong with you? You know I don't gotta do
Now let them do that for the Instagram and for the clip farm. You hear me? I let them do that for the Instagram and the clip farm. You hear me?
Yeah, that's what you thought it was.
Don't get it twisted. Bulls up.
Hold on. It's gonna go to your ass.
Hey, hold on. You big head ass little girl. Hold on.
I don't know who the fuck he talking to. What the fuck? You need to get his little ass above from my face.
Hey, you big head ass little girl. Who the fuck you talking to?
Get on my face. Wait, why you on my face? I'll spit on your face. Get on my face. I'll spit on your face. I'll spit on your face. You're not gonna do shit though.
I'm him.
Okay, I'm gonna show you really him. You smell the black of me. I'll fuck out my face.
What I'm trying to ask you. Like, what you on?
Is there somewhere out there to see until y'all done?
There's a lot of places out there to sit on the
Shut the
floor,
fuck
in the
up.
car,
Shut the
everywhere.
fuck up talking to me, bro.
On my
I'm
mama, it's a lot
not
of places.
asking you, dumbass.
Sit right here.
She's so
stupid ass down.
What the fuck? You talk real reckless.
Nah, for real, cause like, y'all taking this shit too far.
You talk too much, though. You talk too much. I'm not playing no games with your ass. You talk too much. Shut your bitch ass up.
My mama smack the shit out you.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. For all my dead people, I'm gonna show you something. I'm not playing with your little ass. The fuck? I don't give a fuck who you think you is. Bitch, you ain't nobody. On all my dead people, you not nobody. You not nobody. Fuck. Keep drinking that coke like a bitch. I don't. Why the fuck is that in the car? Bro, you better not fucking touch her. What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Yo, where the fuck the niggas at? Where the fuck y'all touch? Bro, move. Why the fuck y'all let her come to the fucking car? What the fuck wrong with you? Just get in the car. Get in the car. Just get in the car. Just get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
You're not swinging, bro. It's not even
I'm
like
telling you I'm swinging. I told you I'm swinging. Where the fuck is they in? Why the fuck they let him come out?
Saying shit back to him, but when she said something back to him, he said he was gonna smack her. Who you gonna smack?
Yo, it's a lot to talk about with that situation, yo. For one, what the fuck is you beef with them little ass girls for? For two, yo, females gotta stop calling niggas bitches and shit like that, yo. Like, I don't be understanding that, man. Like, I don't think he really did no harm to him or nothing like that. But all that shit could have been avoided. They, like, if he just wasn't there. You know what I mean? Looked like he was drunk or high or something. A lot of people don't know how to handle their fucking drugs. Motherfuckers start taking drugs and stuff, feeling like Superman and shit. He could have got his ass booked. Ain't that nigga on papers or something? That's crazy. Remind me of the Laura Reese situation. Remember Laura Reese first, like years ago, when he beat up that girl with shit in the house? Kind of remind me of something like that. Same, similar type of situation. But, I don't know, man. What else going on, Alvin? What's going on in the Chicago world, man? He's like Colonial Sanders. I don't know. I think that shit was goofy. Now, they keep making it seem like they kids. I think them girls is adults. They just probably on the younger side. Maybe like 19, 20. I think Shorty 28. Yeah, I'm not letting no little ass girl even get me that mad. Like, yo, you 20 something, you damn near 30 and they in their 20s, yo. It shouldn't be nothing she do to get you that upset. You know what I mean? But that's me looking at it from 40. I don't know how I'd be looking at it when I was 28. said he talked about dirt. We talk about the lies and the false narratives. Prince family address house on camera.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 1, savings.
Yo, this Bimmy shit though, y'all. I think that's really like the most important thing on the internet right now that people really should be giving attention to. You really gotta pay attention, y'all, to the people that's trying to vouch for a federal informant. Like, yo, that is very telling to me. I don't think people really giving it as much attention as it deserves. You got Supreme McGriff, called Bimmy, who is a staple in the music industry, a federal informant, and niggas is vouching for him, saying Preem wrong. Where's the paperwork? What's up, Mo? What you been at, Mo? I know they don't be sending out notifications. Yeah. Yo, that I think that's very telling, yo. And I think the people that's trying to vouch for him for being a federal informant, like, he need to disprove it. You know what I mean? But yet you got all these. Oh, already, man. Salute to you, man. Thursdays on KB Nene channel. Let me see what Hustle on Camera had to say first.
When you come in my house, take off your shoes. It's something that they was never been. Right? You won't get $1 out of me. Convicted of. Right? So now, one particular dude accused my uncle of a crime. Back in the days, a dude accused you of something, and they trying to destroy your reputation. You're in front of your kids is watching, the kids see things or whatever. You accuse somebody of doing something they didn't do, or whatever it is, whether you think they did it or not. Back in the days, you handled that. Right. But nowadays, and especially the people who did 34 years, people trying to come home, people trying to live their life right, we ain't trying to go back to jail. We trying to enjoy life, enjoy our children, our grandchildren. You have to think. Well, dude, they say, oh man, he put the police on me because the police had to bring a defamation suit to a man's door, right? Mm-hmm. Because you defamed him and accused him of crimes he didn't commit in front of the world. And now you crying because you getting ready to pay, my man. And then you go on and you make some more stuff recently. And then all he's going to do is add to the lawsuit. And so now he crying.
Yo, Hassan Khan was dead wrong for that. That man accused Preem of killing his baby mother, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, the same thing he said. Yo, people trying to come home on appeals and shit like that. You out here putting out false allegations that can end up in paperwork. You know what I mean? Yo, the federal government can use rumors to keep you detained, man. It's not like the state. Look at all the rumors they put out there on dirt.
Taking food out my kid's mouth. What about what you said? You accused this man of three different crimes. Yeah. Now, first of all, right, you won't get $1 out of me. You or your uncle won't get $1 out of me. Now, let's break it down to the nitty-gritty, right? It's amazing how only in the black community can a nigga come home from jail after selling poison, committing genocide.
Oh, come on, yo. Yo, everybody, yo. Like, yo, people keep running with that narrative. I'm gonna let him keep talking. I gotta gather my thoughts.
On his own people. And he's supposed to be sorry for the genocide that they committed on their own people, but they wrote a book to brag about it and got a documentary bragging about How y'all destroyed the black families. See, in the mob, remember that mob movie with the Italians? And in the movie, they was having a discussion about selling drugs. And they said, never in our community, we would only sell it to the niggas. See, the Italians love their people enough to make sure that they never push that poison in their community. But the Supreme Team, a whole empire, a movement, all went to jail for committing treason against their own people. And then a nigga comes home from jail and have the black community, only in the black community can a nigga go to jail for infiltrating his own people and pushing poison through his own neighborhoods, and then come home and have the biggest party in the world and be celebrated by his own people for destroying his people. Put it in the comments section. We the only ones that do that. Now, one thing I think you failed to realize, Prince, are you watching me? You see me?
Yo, didn't the mob kill their own people too? Like, you see how he tried to split hairs between with the mob. All right, so they didn't sell drugs, but they definitely murdered their own people. You know what I mean? The mob was murdering other people from different families, different crime families. Yo, everybody commits crime on their own people. Like, he basically running with the black on black crime narrative. Like, yo, everybody commits crime on their own people. Your own people are the ones closest to you. Now, I'm not saying it's right, but to just try to lay that at the feet of the black community in particular is wrong. It's wrong. You know what I mean? It's wrong. Even if they didn't sell drugs, they murdered. You know what I mean? It's the fucking killing is killing. If you're killing it by way of drugs or killing it by way of murder, it's all the same. Like, I don't be liking that. Like, yo, we got enough stereotypes being ran on us from outsiders. Yo, we don't gotta continue the stereotypes and run with them too, man.
Your nephew, I have audio and video interviews that I did with your nephew, recorded conversations that I did with your nephew, you know, Preem's son, admitting to all of this.
Yeah, that's what they do.
So when you sitting up there saying a crime that he was never charged with, nigga, that was his mother. On top of the fact that I also have Bimmy now in my corner, thanks to you niggas, to vouch for everything that I said. Everything. Oh, you didn't calculate that, did you?
So now you vouching for a federal agent. Yeah, I wouldn't want Bimmy in my corner doing nothing. Fuck, these niggas crazy. Don't say, yeah, now I got Bimmy in my corner, who they saying is a federal agent, and he over this bitch being appreciative of having a Fed agent, an alleged Fed agent, in his corner. That's crazy. That's not a flex, man. I wouldn't want Bimmy nowhere near my corner. For real.
Oh, you didn't calculate that. Just because Preem wasn't charged? It was put in the book and he didn't sue the nigga that put it in his book. And it was all over the papers. And your nephew? Oh, I have nigga, we have a whole conversation we had about what happened to his mother. You know, when you and your uncle outed Little Preem, you know I called him on the phone, right? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you that? And you know what your nephew said to me? Because I was hurting for him. He said, Haas, I don't even know what to feel. I don't even feel any type of way. The nigga ain't never been there for me. This is what your nephew said about his father. He said, I don't even really care about what he said and how he felt about me, him disowning me. He said, the only thing I care about is I don't want to lose the connects I made through my father.
And I thought to myself, damn, that little nigga is cold.
Now y'all here trying to create division between the father and the son. It's like, yo, these guys ain't they don't have no morals. Like, even if he did tell you that, you do know he's still in connection with his father. You know that's, you know what I mean? This whole interview came out where the father had to speak for his son because his son was sticking his nose in business and had nothing to do with him when he started talking about the 50 Cent situation. So you get on your platform, and we don't even know if it's true or not, but let's just say it is true, and say that his son, he ain't really fuck with his father, yo. He just fuck with his father for connects. Like, come on, bro. You should have kept that shit to yourself, my nigga. You should have kept that shit to yourself, champion.
He is cold. Should I start posting little pieces of the interviews that I did with your nephew? Defamation of character, it came out of your nephew's mouth, my nigga. You think you got my back against the wall, but I promise you something. Y'all won't get $1 out of me. I have nothing in my name. Child support taught me a lesson. I remember when my baby mother told me, because my wife, the one I'm not legally married to, my baby mother said, when you get married, I'm taking half of what she got too. And that taught me a lesson over 20-something years ago. Because my wife makes a lot of bread. You think I make bread? She makes a lot of bread. We're not married on paper, my nigga. You'll never touch $1, a dime out of my money. This is why they got LLCs and corporations. I don't have to post not one post on this YouTube page ever again, my nigga. But just in case y'all do win and you get a judgment against me, you know I got an ace in the hole, right? You know I got an ace in the hole, right? See, I learned from the celebrities. There's something called... Never mind. But anyway, black people, we gotta stop letting these criminals come home after destroying...
This nigga, yeah. Ain't this the guy that say, isn't this the same guy that say he was a hitter for, what's the guy that supposed to molested him? African battle? Like, yo, that's why, like, yo, these people be tripping me out. Like, wasn't he a criminal at one point? If his story is to be believed, you know, that he committed all these murders, he got on Academic's platform and apologized to 2 anonymous people and their families that, from what we know, have no connection to him. Said that he killed people. He wanted to kill people, and his cousin had to stop him. Y'all remember that video? That shit was funny as hell. Niggas, he even got so far into going into tears that the man started crying. Y'all remember that video? Let me show y'all that video, man. Because he does this a lot. Hassan Campbell cries talking about apologizing to mother.
Hassan Campbell cries talking about apologizing to mother.
No.
This the same guy, y'all. This is only 2 years ago. It's the same guy. That's why I don't be fucking with these niggas, man. Like, niggas is really characters for real.
So this podcast can be seen for free. Click the link in the bio, chat. Let's get it. I don't keep too many niggas around me. Yep. I go home to my wife and my kids. As you should. That nigga right there had the power. Especially when I came home from jail. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Like real. When I came home from jail, I wanted to kill everybody.
Listen to him,
like,
yo.
Some real shit.
Yo, how did he... how did he just say that 2 years ago But now saying the black community, we need to stop letting these criminals. He just said he wanted to kill everybody. Like nobody is exempt. He wanted to kill everybody. He might have wanted to kill me and you. He able to know us. He wanted to kill us, y'all. Everybody. Like he ain't named names. Like it wasn't nobody. No stone was being left unturned. You know what I mean? Nobody was exempt from these killings. I'm trying to tell you, that's what he said. I ain't saying it.
Yep.
I go home to my wife and my kids.
As you should.
That nigga right there had the power, especially when I came home from jail. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Like real. When I came home from jail, I wanted to kill everybody. Like on some real shit. My brother. No. If he was a foul nigga, he could have sat up there and said, "Dude, get him."
Yep. Thanks.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not lying to nobody.
He
When I
lying like a
cry, you
motherfucker.
see me cry. Like there was so many niggas. Even still now, I be mad at this nigga. Like, why you ain't let me get that nigga? There's niggas that I wanted. Yo, I don't give a fuck that I wanted to kill. And I feel like that now. Like, why these niggas I would, yo, just leave him. Just let him. Nigga. My brother stopped me from killing a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas. I cried. Like, nah, why we letting this nigga go? Why we letting this nigga go? A lot of you niggas, they let you niggas, a lot of you niggas let you niggas, they let you niggas go. And I be sitting up there crying like, I got kids to take care now. I got a wife and family to take care. But sometimes a nigga be wanting to be.
That's one of the funniest videos on the internet. Nigga said a lot of you niggas. These niggas crazy. Yo, I swear, yo, I think all these guys are characters, man. I swear I do, yo.
That nigga, like, I'm not who you think I am, and I don't give a fuck about the jury or anything
Yo, let me go
else.
back. Let me go back.
Shit was taken away. Just let him. Nigga. My brother stopped me from killing a lot of niggas.
He probably is,
a lot of niggas. I cried. Like, nah, why we letting this nigga go? Why we letting this nigga go? A lot of you niggas, they let you niggas, a lot of you niggas let you niggas, they let you niggas go.
He can't even get it out.
And I be sitting up there crying like, I got kids to take care now. I got a wife and family to take care. But sometimes a nigga be wanting to be that nigga. Like, I'm not who you think I am. And I don't give a fuck about the jury or anything else. Because shit was taken away from me in these streets. And there's a lot of foul J-print shit that I seen go on. That I won't speak on. Because I still debate on taking niggas' lives. And it hurts. I've been in situations where I've seen niggas that I love die. And can't nobody take that. And I ain't gonna talk on certain things because certain things was just too real. But a lot of things my brother said no. And I had to respect it. It ain't easy going down a righteous path. I don't never want to look his mother in the face and explain to her how my big homie B.O. died and now her son died the same way, and I was responsible for T-Mac dying. After Bam did 30 years in jail. His brother. How am I going to explain to his mother how I put him in the same situation? Certain situations, I'm going to be honest with you, if it wasn't for my kids and my family, my team,
yeah, it is.
I don't want to be Hassan Campbell. I feel like I got some get back to get, and I understand the little niggas in the street.
Now you understand.
And that's the shit that have a nigga breaking down.
Now he understand the little niggas in the street. 2 years later, he don't understand nothing. This nigga is crazy, yo. These guys are not real people, y'all.
Because these niggas would never understand the caliber of beef that I had in these streets. niggas is playing tag. We was playing Russian roulette. We ain't want to live.
Damn.
So if you die, we ain't give a fuck.
This nigga ruthless, y'all. He's a ruthless killer.
And that's the difference. But when you become a man, we all came to this place together. His mother, his father. Like, how am I going to explain? I made a dumb decision based off of my ego that he can't go home.
Hold up, y'all.
When his
We gotta go to the other one. You gotta find the other one. Hold up. Hassan Campbell apologized to the people he killed. No, man.
I saw Cable.
Hassan Campbell apologizes to the people he killed.
Hassan Campbell apologizes to the
Look,
people
yo.
he killed.
that took lives after me.
This was 3 years ago.
Dead. I love and learned to love Bronx drill music because of the brother Five God that I was rocking with. I loved his music. He made Black Lives Don't Matter and certain other things. I loved that brother music. He was one of the first drill rappers that I ever wanted to see win. And if me and him didn't have a fallout, he would have been sitting right here with me on this camera, the same way he did with Mav Hoffa. We don't deal with each other no more. But his music, I loved his music. And my whole thing is that you can make drill music without dissing the dead. You don't have to disrespect somebody's crying mother. Like, I tell you right now, to the mother of Dennis Taplin in Boston Secor.
Hey, yo, nobody knows if these people, yo. Yeah, I don't think these people exist. If they do exist, they have no relationship to Hassan Campbell. You remember we Googled it. Like, yo, there's no known relationship with Hassan Campbell to Dennis Taplin or Boston Secor. Like, yo, this nigga is crazy. Yo, these guys are characters, y'all. Like, they're not real people, man. They probably got like a history. They probably got like a past in acting or something.
I did what I did. When me and Eric Bennett did what we did. We was young and we was surrounded, and all we knew was how to be wolves. The dudes we was beefing with was way older outside of Javon.
Outside of Javon.
Dennis Taplin was 28 years old when he died. I just turned 18. We ain't have no business beefing. I pray that the family could forgive me for killing that man. I don't never want to disrespect that man. All I knew was that I had to fight for my life.
Sorry,
and you bear the
y'all.
burden of knowing that you took someone else's life?
I bear the burden of knowing that there's about 100 dudes that looked up to me that took lives after me.
Damn, 100?
This is why I fight so hard to stop the message.
100 dudes and they all took lives? God damn. Yo, what the fuck? Nigga, mass murderer. Nigga said, nah, man, it's 100 dudes. Yeah, I don't think 100 dudes ever looked up to Hassan Campbell. I hope not. Shit. Looking up to the wrong person, you looking up to his ass. Because his ass is a fucking character. I just be tripping out this nigga. Then we go back to the video of him talking about only in the black community. No, do we celebrate people that destroyed the community? Like, you can't say both of these things, Hassan.
It's being sent out by these ignorant rappers. Some of these
I think
rappers
so too, JB.
that had bodies drop over their beefs and dudes sitting in jail and ignore the fact, and it's like you don't feel no sympathy because you still got to sell this image that's destroying the black community. Everybody sells death to the black community and then move out into poverty and then leave the next generation of kids to figure this shit out.
Is that what the fuck
Nobody really gives a fuck about these children, because if they did, all of these dead rappers, where's the Stop the Violence movement? Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction.
Have you ever reached out to the family of the people?
You know what? This is the first time that I've actually reached out on a large-scale platform, and this is what I use. All I need is one mic. I use my mic. Everything that I said, if I said anything to offend anybody, then forgive me for my lower self. But if I said anything that could save a life, know that that comes from God. Judgment day is coming. Don't think that you gotta die to go through hellfire. We've been living in hell our whole lives, and the consequences of our acts cause us to go to hell, cause the penitentiary. If you eat a pizza and a hamburger, you get acid reflux.
Yo,
Acid reflux.
Yo, he didn't get shot, yo. That was a play, yo.
A female was like doing UFC style and slammed another female, and I'm like, yo, is this what y'all showing our daughters? Yeah. I remember looking at Nas, and he made that song to my father with daughters, to Lily, about what she was raised with and how she went through. She be laughing at my life, because we went through similar things. And she had to study the DMS-5 and learn where she was broken and where she... Flesh of little boys, I have to slay them. Because all them real niggas around him ain't doing it. All of these...
No, yeah. Nobody knows who Boston Seacoff is. Niggas say, yeah, they was a lot older of except for Javon. What the fuck is he talking about? Ain't nobody never vouched for these stories. Nobody was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm Javon, y'all. I'm the one he was talking about. Now listen to him now.
At FNB, we're defining the future of banking with the award-winning eStore and eStore
hilarious, yo.
Destroying our community. And see, I learned from the celebrities. There's something called... Never mind. But anyway, black people, we gotta stop letting these criminals come home after destroying our community and then rewarding them. You got doctors that saved 100,000 lives. You got construction workers that built 100,000 homes.
Yeah, I just don't understand how do you just say that? And I thought he was a criminal. Like, how can a criminal say the black community, we gotta stop allowing these criminals to come home? Yeah, but he just said he was murdering. He was murdering people, and people murdered because of him. I think he's probably one of the biggest criminals. You let him tell it. I mean, Poppy from the Bronx. Yeah, man. Poppy from the Bronx. He's a criminal, man. Yeah, this nigga's hilarious, yo. Yeah, he said he influenced 100 murders, man. He said, God damn, fuck you influenced. What you was a drill rapper? It's a lot of people, man. This shit too low, Alvin.
And then the next thing you said that caught my attention is that you're a serial entrepreneur. So talk to me about your brands and what you're pushing.
I got a clothing line. It's actually the longest I ever stuck to something, because I'm always procrastinating on doing shit. Like the letters you climb on, big ass man. See how you used to have one of them? He had spray painted.
Yeah, when he started talking about dirt,
it was almost full. You drunk a lot. But he basically said that Dirt killed Vaughn. For some reason, he feel that's the narrative that hit Disky. He is a person that create content with 607 Unc. He an older guy from Chicago. He made content with 607 Unc. And yeah, he basically got on there and he said 607 Unc asked me my opinion about it. But yeah, so that was basically the narrative that a lot of people was trying to put out, that Dirt basically backdoored Vaughn for his image, and I really don't know what too much else it would be. I don't know if it's like rights to music, whatever. Cause
do I believe?
Yeah, today, like I know you were saying at one point when all this shit was coming and being put together, you kind of like was listening to it and believe it. So today, do you still believe
the shit that I believe, it wasn't about Dirt.
Okay.
It wasn't about Dirt. It was about everything else. Like, I ain't gonna get into detail because it's still.
Yo, Katie need to get me up on that bitch.
One more game. Say less.
What she need to do.
I can't even say
It's
certain
still in
shit.
the air
Yeah,
for sure.
so it's like, no, it was never about dirt at all. Like, all
Nah,
I
this
said about dirt is that
KB
he never
Needy
reached out to the
podcast.
kids right after, because, but later down the line, 3 years, I'm hearing that he felt like motherfucker didn't fuck with him because of what you just said.
Because of the narrative that was
that's not
being
what we're
put out.
That's not what we're thinking. We, so it's like you ain't reaching out. Y'all got albums still coming out. That y'all call each other twins. So it's like y'all call each other twin and shit. But it's like you ain't reached out to the kids, and it's in that. The whole time I'm finding out he ain't reached out because he felt like he was like not even. I don't want to say nervous, but it like
he didn't know what the energy.
he didn't know what to
was.
say, but he didn't know what the energy was because the shit that they hear on the internet. That's why I be like the internet.
Because people believe the internet so much. Like the internet
is a
basically
motherfucker.
thinks
That's
for
why
people.
nowadays, like even when I see celebrities in the blogs, I don't believe none of that shit. I can't even see that shit for myself. I just
that shit on camera is fake.
You don't know. I'm in that shit now, so I see it, and I know, I'll be witnessing a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit, and I'm like, damn. Do I even want my people to start
And
rapping
I had
for real?
said that when 607 Unc asked me the question about it. I basically told him, like, I got a big platform and a loud voice. I can't get on there just to speculate and create those.
Yeah, and I'm glad you don't. Yeah, and I'm glad you don't
narratives.
do that. I'm glad you get your facts and shit first, so
Yeah,
you let somebody
yeah,
speak that you know that's
for
close
sure,
or whatever
because
like that.
I say some shit like that.
I wish I had.
When I say it becomes fact. It don't become.
I would have showed you personally and the camera, like how far my messages go back. My messages go back to 20 something. I might got it. Matter of fact, stripping.
Well, if you let a lie linger long enough, it becomes the truth. I think that's well understood. We seen a lot of lies turn into the truth over the years because people didn't refute them. But yo, Dirk ain't backdoor no fucking King Von, man. That shit don't even make sense. You backdoor him and then you try to revenge his death. It's like, come on now, like yo, that shit, that whole narrative is crazy. I think people just want to believe it, people, like I told you, people like lies. I mean, people, yes, still a lie, but it becomes the truth to certain people, and some of these lies are so well put together that it's even hard to even refute them. We heard Ray J talk about that. These lies, if they spread long enough, it's hard to refute them bitches when they come from every angle. But yeah, yo, he ain't get that man killed, yo. There was no advantage to getting Vaughn killed. You know what I mean? No advantage. You don't get him killed, then go to prison for revenging his death. What case disappeared? What case disappeared? That case in Chicago was that Atlanta case wasn't a strong case. Yeah, it wasn't a strong case, man. See, that happens when you follow the wrong blogs, and they're not really into he ain't killed us. They're not really into truth. The case was weak. The witness, I told y'all before Byron Blake even put the paperwork out. Once the victim got arrested for a robbery in Chicago, that killed the case. Credibility shot. Credibility shot, y'all. Because robbery is a dishonorable crime. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to go to a jury and secure, and they never was indicted. It's going to be hard to go to a jury and convince a jury that a man that's arrested for armed robbery, who is now a victim in this case, that his word should be believed. Like, that's not going to happen. Especially when you deal with people with money. Like, you ain't dealing with people that's broke. The fact that they never got indicted lets you know that the case was garbage. You got to realize, it's different between being charged and being indicted. Like I explained before. You can be charged just by a probable cause. You got to get indicted off of reasonable doubt. That's two different standards. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't. That's a higher standard. Reasonable doubt is a higher standard than probable cause. They didn't have enough. They didn't believe that they was going to be able to find them guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So the case got dismissed. And that narrative, and that's another thing too, that fake paperwork that came out. is really what altered everybody's judgment. Where it said that King Von would have been charged, that wasn't real. That wasn't real paperwork. I think Sonny Nash created that shit or something. Somebody created that. So I think that's really what swayed everybody's judgment when it came down to it. That fake paperwork. Damn, that's fucked up. I don't trust 100K Track either. 100K Track got Melly locked up. They gave them people his phone. I don't fuck with 100K Track. He might be a Fed agent too. You never know. I think a lot of these people ate. God damn, yo. I think a lot of these people was agents. I told y'all. I really do believe that. I can't prove it. Because it might be confidential. But I think a lot of these people are agents. Working for the government. I did. Oh, he just food. But it's gonna be a slow day today. It might start picking up later. Nah, I ain't in no crib. I'm at work, bro. Look. I'm at work, it's just slow right now. You know, I do tow trucking, so some days it's like this, or some hours you might be sitting, and then you might be on the road for 8 hours straight. That's how that should be for real. Get like that sometime. What's up, Real? I think Real a Fed agent. Where the fuck you been at, yo? Keep coming in with eyes and shit. I think Real working with them people, man. Real popped up when we was talking Diddy, and the minute the trial was over, we ain't seen him since. What's up with you, Real, man? Who you working for, man? What agency it is, man? CIA? Yeah, though. Yeah, but it really was no, like, I never adopted that narrative of Dirk getting Von killed, man. See, yo, this is the thing, yo. A lot of people, you know, a lot of these YouTube pages, they're not really interested in the truth, y'all. They just want to get monetized, and they don't care who they hurt. Yeah, it was other people on that case. You're right. Definitely was. Brazy was on that case too, and it was somebody else on that case too, I think. But yo, they're really not interested in. Yeah, they just want clout, man. And they know a salacious story sells. See, my thing is, and the reason I don't participate in that level of fuckery is because, yo, the things that you say, yo, it's consequences behind that, man. It's consequences behind that. Like, you can't just get on your platform and just put wild allegations, especially something like that. Like, yo, he got him set up, he got him killed. Like, god damn, bro, like, you can't just do shit like that to people, man. You wouldn't want that shit done to you. Yeah, man. Wouldn't want that shit done to you, y'all. But these people don't care, y'all. That's why I say, that's why we call them agents. Because who does that? You know what I mean? Like, yo, who does that, yo? Who make up blatant falsehoods like that? It's not typical. You know what I mean? That's not typical of a black man to do some shit like that, unless you just don't have no morals. Yeah, see, he's just making up shit for views. You don't have no morals. You really don't care about your supporters. You know, you don't want your supporters to get real information. You lie to them. I can't participate. I can't participate in that. I don't do that. No, I try to give y'all real information. Now, I go into speculatory things too, but if you notice, I only do that to certain people. I don't do that shit to everybody. I don't do that to certain people, yo, because a lot of their actions are questionable. You know, a lot of things that they do is very questionable. It doesn't make sense. And to me, yo, things have to make sense. You know, everything is done for a reason. So when it start not making sense, and me knowing how the federal government views black culture and how it is important for them to infiltrate it and be involved in it, I say, man, I think them boys working. You know what I mean? That's how I come to that determination. Based off the things that they do and based off of how I know the feds operate when it comes down to black culture and black people in general. And how I know the interest they had in social media early on. It's only right they're going to have some of their people in play. We just got to identify them motherfuckers and make their word less valuable, less credible to the culture. You know what I mean? That's the fuck we got to do. But, I'm going to eat this food, y'all. How you become a ladies' man? Hit the Cash App. Want to become a ladies' man? Hit the Cash App, man. Hit the PayPal. Hit the Zelle. Subscribe to the channel. Any one of those 4. Man, it's a dirty game out here nowadays, bro. It might not necessarily be you, man. You got to hit the Cash App. Cash App my $100 every Friday. You be alright. He's scared to speak on Saturday Nash being a rat. Saturday Nash brother called him a rat. Y'all saying that? Byron Blake did a video on him. Saturday Nash brother. I don't know where he found this video at, but he found a video of Saturday Nash brother saying that he had to kick his brother out the hood because he snitched. Saturday Nash ain't respond to that. How the fuck you gonna respond to that? It's a lot of fuckery going on, y'all. These guys not calling out 1090 Jake. The same people that be pulling paperwork and calling out everybody ain't saying nothing about 1090 Jake for getting them officers arrested. Motherfuckers is mute on Saturday Nash. It's a lot of questionable activity going on this internet. A lot of questionable activity. A lot of questionable activity. Y'all, but like I said, I'm ready to eat this food, y'all. If we don't get no calls in the next, I'll probably go live again if we don't get no calls. But I gotta eat. I'm hungry as a bitch. I don't know, yo. That's his name, yo. He gave himself that name. You know, he came on the internet telling. Yeah, that paperwork on T Grizzly not real. Wack 100 released that shit. Did y'all see that paperwork? Y'all see, look how it's written? And look what it's written on? That shit ain't no real paperwork, man. I told y'all what Wack 100 does, man. Wack 100 role on this internet is to shame silent people. You know, he want to make silent people rats because he's a rat. That's what his role is. That's what his role is on social media. That's what he does. I seen that shit. That paperwork ain't real. That paperwork ain't real, y'all. Look how it's written. Let me see if I got it. I might not even save it just because of how fugazi it look. Look like that paper. It's like that shit was written on loose leaf. Let me see if I save it. Nope, I ain't even say that shit. Yeah, I don't believe that shit, yo. There you go. Oh no, that's the Bimmy shit. Yeah, I ain't say that shit. Yeah, I seen it. Whack 100 the one brought that shit up. He the first person who spoke on it. That ain't real. That's what I'm saying. Like, prime example. Like, that's, to me, that's Fed agent. That's Fed agent shit. You know, cause disruption. That's what the feds do. Cause disruption, confusion, put out false narratives. All that is COINTELPRO, y'all. Look at what COINTELPRO, look at what they did. Propaganda, slander. All that shit is COINTELPRO antics. So when you got black bloggers that's participating in COINTELPRO antics, make you think who the fuck they working for. You understand what I'm saying? That's what COINTELPRO was, y'all. Mislead, misguide, sow division, sow confusion. That's what it was. That's what they did to Malcolm X. That's what they did to Martin Luther King. That's what they did. Now you got Whack 100 doing it. Seti Nash doing it. AK-47 doing it. It's strange. Strange behavior. But yo, make sure y'all share the live. Yo, we gotta start sharing the lives. Like I said, yo, YouTube playing a dirty game with us. Eventually, they're gonna let us be seen again. But until then, it's up to us to push the videos, because YouTube ain't giving us no push right now. Going on 2 months. But, well, like a month and a half. But yo, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. So never dare keep it your news. And I'm out.